APC governors told us if Buhari did not allow us to win, we will not let him finish in peace. Udeze Alajas, welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. National Chairman of the Action Alliance, Kenneth Udeze, has said during an interaction with the Channel Television News show that one of the ruling All Progressive Congress governors told them that if Mr. President did not allow them, the APC, to win this election, they would not let him finish well. Emphasizing further, he beckoned the security agent to swiftly set some All Progressive Congress governors under serious watch for inciting disruptive protests capable of winding down peaceful elections. According to him, the governors include Balam Arafai of Kaduna State, Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, etc. Therefore, maintain that the people who are supposed to be championing effectiveness and favored implementation of the policy are the ones forming crooked mischief, and they are all from Mr. President's government, he noted. Meanwhile, Udeze further pointed out that the narrow redesign policy had been thoroughly scrutinized and found that it was not made to hamper the political progress of the oppositions and also not channeled at the expense of a common man. He applauded Mr. President for the effective monitoring and full implementation of the policy in a shorter period or before the kickoff of the general elections. It is only those with illicit funds who are afraid of a policy will not meet the deadline, he has said. Okay, this is what we are hearing. We don't know how true this is. If this news is true, of course, reach me. I am not in any way. This particular news is not like a news to me. We have been hearing from APC themselves that they are cabals. As in, APC is saying that there are people who are working against APC. That there are people who are actually working against APC. Some are working against the president. Some are working for the president. Some are working against Tinubu. Some are working for Tinubu. So the thing is, a house that is divided itself, within itself, which it don't set to do with us, it don't set to collapse. Okay, if AP wins this election, then either it is rigged or the citizens have not suffered enough. Okay. Well, that's the reason for a media hype. APC will win. If you have been suffering, you will continue to suffer while we'll enjoy our renewed hope. Now, let you understand. There are some people who, since this government emerged as the winner, since the particular government came into power, they have been all about faji enjoyment. As me and you, the things we go through, they don't go through it. Whether I like it or not, a situation will always be good to some and be bad to some. No matter how bad that situation is. Not accepting administration or government in power. There are people that the bloom they had is this particular government, is this particular administration. So while me and you, Nigerians who we are on this other side, we are going through a lot. We are coming from a lot and we are still going through a lot. Those ones there, they are praying that this kind of administration will not cease. Okay? With those, whatever you called, you are nothing but a spoiler, character deformance, and IPOB terrorist who want power by all means to free your leader MNK. God is watching you. Okay, me, I don't know, like I said, this Mr. Udeze, I don't even know him before. What's his name again? They said he is actually the national chairman of the Action Alliance, but he knows where he gets his information from. Alright. Someone who enjoys 7.5 years of power and reign as president can from fit remaining 4 months to making trouble for you as a governor. He can be impeached, meaning he did not finish well. Okay? Don't forget that this same man is a military man. I laugh in Swahili. Well, like I said, we don't know how authentic this information getting to us is, but if it is true, like I said before, I am not surprised. I am not surprised it is true. I am not in any way surprised. So such statement cannot be made in your presence if you are not part of them. Okay? Another way, how did he get this information? How you get this info? You sit down with them, or you waka pass, or you live for the same venue, they don't know, but whatever. If he's not even part of them, then how you just get the information? Meaning that all progressive Congress do not want a peaceful election. They want to use federal might power against the populace. Of course, this will surely be resisted. In this election, the all progressive Congress will be fighting against Govt. We are watching. Now, the best thing that APC can do for themselves is to allow this election be free and fair. It is either they have made up their minds to break up a country, or they allow this election to be free and fair. It's not a threat. You see, everybody is agitated. You see, this past few, permit me to use the word, days, there is so much, everywhere don't hot. When, you don't put something for fire, or maybe you put something will be saying they make everywhere hot. Now make a melt. Nigeria did that stage. The inflation, people were complaining horribly. We Nigerians, we be as in at the healer sometimes. But sometimes that healing get disadvantage. We see they make me the heal us get disadvantage. We were coming from a lot 2022. We were saying or more, we survived another Buhari year. After the stress of the voters card, the inflation that has been biting hard, people were struggling to live. The insecurity that was everywhere. The Naira policy, we were thinking of how we are going to have a peaceful transition. Then, just as we got to the door of 2023, they hit us bass. Fuel scarcity, collecting your PVC, that is extremely difficult for some people. Fuel scarcity, and the fuel scarcity is not even only fuel scarcity. It's fuel scarcity, there's increase in fuel. While we are still complaining, we still dey murmur, say, wow, they can't hit us with Naira scarcity. There is some countries like this, it cannot happen. This one is not mad, it cannot happen. What will happen next year will happen that the citizens will do what? Do something about it. But alas, for this part of the world, if you stand up, say you want to, say you get right to protest, now that time the government will see you as an enemy, we get going, we won't shoot them. We can't send people to come shoot you. Nigerians, this time, I know they tell person again, say vote wisely. And they tell person, say vote smartly. If you like, go vote now. Who will suffer now? All of us. If we were the suffer and not give ourselves or borrow ourselves brain, say you don't do, enough is enough. Then I don't know what else to say. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.